Welcome back, Simon Says Farms. It's like deja vu. We mucked out a whole bunch of hay yesterday, and now we're moving a whole bunch of hay into the barn. This is probably our last load of first cut before we move to second cut after the girls start having babies. Now the boys right behind me over here, they'll continue on first cut. So I only picked up 80 something bales today, and then hopefully we have enough second cut in the hay barn to get us going through kidding season before we can start pulling first cut from the local guys in the area, you know, after the babies are, you know, at their forever homes. That could take some time. We'll probably have to get more time to move it. And then after we move it, I just heard we got another 1.5 to 2 inches of rain coming. And if you remember the flooding we had last time, we'll have to set up the rain barrier. And then we'll talk a little bit about my idea for what I want to do with the rain situation, you know, in the spring at some point. The last bale, I had to move it. It's floated right there, all over the place. We'll put it in there tonight. Tyler was just out here somewhere. All right, now we're gonna move the trailer, and hopefully wrap it with some tarps so I don't have to move all that hay right now, and then work on the water system to hopefully prevent flooding for tomorrow. Yep, dropped you guys in the mud. We're just gonna set it here, right next to the barn, and hopefully wrap this so we can keep the rain in the wind out. This is gross. Look at this. Oh, it's just gonna get worse. Although the rain coming, see if we can wrap this thing up. I got a bunch of bungees, bunch of tarps. I'm gonna see if we can wrap it up so I don't have to put it all the way today, and I can put it all the way hopefully Friday. That's the goal. After all that wasted time, I don't have the right tarps to cover the whole, to wrap it like a Christmas present, the whole trailer. The trailer's big. It's like 16 by 6, I think. I don't know, it's pretty big. But to wrap it like a big Christmas present, it would take a really big tarp, because you got to get up and over, you got to cover the sides, you got to come down here and cover the back. So unfortunately, I have no other choice but to move it all, put it all away tonight, which stinks because I really don't want to. So I'm gonna get more down back into 5 and 6, like 9 bales at a time. And then I might try to run some over to House of Pie. That might be next. That's another 10 right there. Okay, Greta, I hear you. All right, I
That's it for in there. I came up with another idea that we might have to try. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we might give it a shot.
I even turned the tractor off for this explanation. So what I'm thinking is that this hay is in here pretty tight. Like it's in here. Look at that. It's squeezed in here. So the only rain I'm really worried about now, because we cleared all this up, is basically from here back. And we already have a roof. So all we have to do is figure out a way to cover this, or really just cover the hay. So I might take my tarps and literally cover the hay and squeeze it down this wall right in here, maybe. We're gonna see if it'll work. I hope this is gonna work. Trying to get tarp down so that when it rains, it pushes the hay away. Not the hay, the rain away from the hay. But it's almost impossible to get it everywhere. I'm gonna see if I can tuck it under here. We're gonna go with it. Look at that. We got it. So both channels, so we've got a real roof. Those two are, hang on. There we go. The two top panels are open, but we pulled the tarp through. I pulled the tarp through here and here. Got it all covered. Yeah, a little whatever. That's no big deal. It's one day. Yeah, it's a lot of rain, but one day. Yes, that was a gunshot you just heard. It's normal around here. Somebody's practicing. So there it is. All wrapped up like a big present. I even threw some strings on it. Here and here, completely wrapped. There's 1 or 2 bales way back there in the dome. Not worried about them at all. Hopefully that does it. These 3 bales will go, I'll go put them right in the barn. We'll use them. Actually, I'll put them over in the rabbit area. And then we have to work on the water thing, close up the girls, and be done for the day. All right, more playing with tarps. Let's see if we can get this all set. that is going to be it for this evening on the waterfront. So it's funny, on my phone, I got one of those 3 years ago today reminders that we were dealing with a water flood in February last 3-something years ago. And that was pre-cement slab out here. So it's not the cement slab's fault. Now, ultimately, this is what I want to put out here. I need one about 16 feet long. We're looking at a place that builds them close by, about an hour and a half away. They have to build it in sections, and then we'd have to go get it with the truck. They'd load it in the bed of the truck with machinery, and then we would bring it here and use the tractor, dig out the trench, drop them in, and it'd be like a little gully. So the water doesn't make it into the barn. We could remove the grates, clean it out of hay and poop. So that's the ultimate goal, but we don't know, A, if they can make them for us. I forgot to close the trailer. If they can make them for us, and B, how much do they cost? We don't know any of that stuff. So, plus I can also talk to John, the masonry guy, and get 2 quotes. Get one from them. They do prefab concrete drainage stuff all the time. And then get 1 quote from John and be like, I'd rather give John the business. He's my local concrete guy. He's the guy that's done everything we do around here, concrete related. And just see who can do a better quote. Maybe John would just build it in place too. I don't know, maybe he knows a way to build it. We don't need it to be pre-built off-site and then brought in. He could frame it up and build it right here, and then we go buy metal mesh to put on top of it that the tractor can drive over, and that basically like a storm drain, and then it would come out to the earth right here. So it wouldn't go underwater. It would just move the water from over there to over there. That's it. All right, house of pie, and then I'm done.